How was your day?
My day so far has been good, you know.
Are you waiting for something bad to happen? You said that as if, well, it's been good. Like, anyway.
You never know.
Okay.
You could get the phone call, right?
True. The call.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. How important is it as a business owner to have a mobile-friendly website?
Boy, that's a good topic.
Yes. Everybody's got these now, right? And I'm sure, I know I do, if I drive down the road or if I hear something on the radio about a business and it might spark my interest, the first thing I'm probably going to do is look it up on my phone.
Sure.
Okay.
So let me go back to the old days.
Okay.
You ready to go back?
How young am I going to be?
I mean, not too much younger.
Okay, good.
So, back in the, let's say, mid-2000s, it was kind of I want to almost say even a novelty to have a website.
Okay.
Like some of the, techie businesses had websites, and it was kind of a cool thing, it was a neat thing. And so what happened was, as the web became more integrated in our daily lives, it became more commonplace. And it kind of happened slowly. We look back now and it seemed like it happened overnight, but it didn't.
Right.
It was a pretty slow process. And now we're at the point in 2020, right, where basically everything is on the web.
Yep.
If your internet goes down for 5 seconds at your house, what happens, right?
My kids come screaming. Right?
Exactly.
Yes.
And so that tells you how important the web is to business as well, right? And so the problem is a lot of older websites that were created back in that old times I was just talking about, they were in a format that was, basically static, right? So you resize the web page, you go to it on your phone, and you do what I call swimming. You're like trying to find stuff online.
Right. It was kind of like a brochure online, right?
Literally.
Right.
Yeah. The links didn't make sense. It was hard to click stuff. I still find websites like this. It's maddening.
Right.
So about, I hate to put a timeline on it, maybe 12 years ago, 15 years ago, people started designing websites specifically for phones and for desktop.
So you kind of two websites?
Two websites.
Two websites.
Maybe
okay.
even three.
Okay.
Right? Because then we had tablets.
Right.
And tablets happened in what, 2010, 2011?
Right.
Something like that? 2012? And so what happens is, not to get too technical, but a modern website, is designed in such a way that it's called responsive, right?
Okay.
Responsive is a fancy word for designed for any screen size.
Okay.
What happens is you go to a website on your laptop, you go to a website on your phone, you go to a website on your 32-inch screen on your desktop at your office or whatever.
Right.
That website is going to resize based on your screen size.
Okay.
So that's kind of the modern way of doing it. I can go more into that in a different video, but the thing about a mobile-friendly website is exactly what you touched on earlier.
Okay.
Everybody has a phone. Literally everybody has a phone. I don't know what the statistics are now, but basically, you come across anybody on the street, they're going to have a phone.
Yeah.
It used to be a rich person's thing. It used to be a fancy business person item, but now everybody has one, and even. What's happening now is the phone is actually replacing the desktop.
Okay.
So in a lot of rural areas, people aren't even getting great internet bandwidth, broadband. And so what they'll do is they'll just use their phone for the internet.
Sure.
And that's why your website has to be mobile friendly, because people are using your website. Statistically, I would say about all the websites that we manage, probably on average, 30 to 40% of the traffic comes from mobile.
Yeah.
It dips, depending on your business. Some people are more, some people are less, but 30 to 40%, which is nearly half your traffic, is on mobile.
Yeah, that's very important then. If you're selling something or you're doing something, you don't want to miss that.
Exactly.
That avenue for people to get to you.
And plus, it's just a better user experience.
Right.
I mean, and the reality is if you can make the user experience better for people, they're more likely to come back and they're more likely to enjoy the experience.
Yeah, and probably even
on your website or whatever.
Probably even tell their friends, right?
Exactly.
I mean, word of mouth is big.
Right. Exactly. So I mean, we could talk about this for a long time. To me, it's an interesting topic. It's an important topic. But does that make sense?
It makes complete sense, especially since everybody has these things.
Exactly.
So.
Yep. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.